Today I'm talking to Dietician Liz-Mare Lusardi to tell us more about the DNA test and what it's all about. She's done over 1,000 DNA tests in the last 13 years since it's been available in South Africa. Liz-Mare, to start off with, maybe you must just refresh our memory about what DNA is and what is tested.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to use this model. I think it's ideal. Okay, the DNA, as we all know, is an amazing, beautiful helix structure. And the two, let's call it ribbons, are kept together with little steps that we call base pairs. Now, why it's a pair is there's one step coming from this side and one base pair coming from that side. The pairing should be in a very specific format. As you can see here, they are indicated with the blue and green. But we, as human beings, have mispairings. Let's call it a mispairing. That's not the ideal pairing. Now, any type of mispairing will have a change in the outcome of the gene. So, and what's important to know is that genes consists of parts of the DNA helix structure. In other words, it's chunks of the DNA. So let's say there's a gene that programs for eye color, and there's a gene that programs for the shape of your face, and then there's also genes that programs for metabolic rate, how your body reacts to exercising. So that is what the DNA structure is about. Now, so what's important to know is that the mispairings, we all have them, so, and it also doesn't mean it's bad genetics. So that's basically what the DNA helix is all about.
So why would we do the test?
Okay, I would say, first and foremost, it's only done once in a lifetime. The test is never repeated like a blood test because DNA never changes. And I always say there's no such thing as bad genetics. It's knowing your genetics. So doing the test is actually empowering yourself, to know exactly what you should do according to your unique genetic profile. So in the test, there is different categories, groupings that we test for, that we specifically, that's the information that we want to get from the test.
Liz-Mare, tell me, the gene categories, what information do you get from the different categories?
Okay, so the first category is weight loss, but very important also weight maintenance, how to maintain your goal weight while getting older. So the most valuable information there, I would say, is that if you want to lose weight, then what type of diet should you follow? Should it be low carb? Should it be normal carb? Should it be keto? Should it be avoiding milk products? Should it be allergen-free vegan? Because everything is out there and everybody tries everything, but it will tell you exactly what diet to follow. With these genes that is related to metabolic rate, these genes that's related to how your body tastes, and experiences sweet foods. Because some people taste sweet better, so then that triggers cravings for sweet foods. It also indicates hunger and satiety, because some people are more hungry than other people. It will indicate if you're a morning or an evening person. So what that tells you is typically a morning metabolism should start to eat earlier in their day. Evening person tend to get more hungry later in the day, and they tend to want to snack after supper. So then you can plan your meals accordingly. Even person can eat later than a morning person. The other category, there's two more categories, that we test, is the exercise category. Now that is super exciting because some of us do excessive cardio, which we actually hate. And then the test would show that you should actually do moderate type of exercises. So it will indicate the type of exercise most suited, the intensity of exercising, duration of sessions. It will also indicate injury risk. In other words, how should you recover after a session? Should you have resting days between your session? So that's amazing. And then there's a wellness category, which I absolutely love. because that's the prevention of disease genes that we test. So that would include the detoxification genes, that's now the liver genes, that tells us how does your body get rid of toxins, because a buildup of toxins will pressure us for the disease. It also shows you methylation or your B vitamin metabolism. So that's all about if there's changes in your B vitamin metabolism, you have a severely more higher risk for DNA damage, and that's physically, if we take this example, it's snaps in your DNA, and that would definitely increase your risk for disease. There's also the inflammation genes. Inflammation is a normal part of our it's an important part of our immune system and tissue healing. But what we get these days is chronic low-grade inflammation, so it's chronic low-grade fight and flight reaction. So, that's also increased risk for inflammatory diseases. So you get information regarding that, and you get information about how to help prevent those risks that you have.
So a person gets a DNA test done. How do we apply it in our daily life?
Okay, so now from the categories that I mentioned, the weight management, the exercise, the wellness, now you get all the information of where the misbearings was. So these changed outcomes. So now you get all the information of how to switch off the effect of the misbearing. So you will know exactly what foods to include and avoid, exactly how you should exercise, exactly what vitamins and minerals to take, and also exactly what other lifestyle management you should do to manipulate misspent DNA. In other words, normalize, the idolize your lifestyle.
Okay. Tell me, Liz, who should do this kind of test?
My answer would be everyone. Everyone who can do the test must do the test, because yes, it is the most tailored approach, medical approach to weight loss, but it's also how to maintain a healthy weight, so it's really people. So yes, it's ideal for weight loss. People want to know how they should exercise, what vitamins and minerals they must spend their money on, and people want to age healthy. It's an anti-aging way of living.
Okay, let's say I want to do the DNA test. How's it going to happen? How's the process going to?
Okay, so the process, it's actually amazing, because basically everything is done online. So you order them. The first question is it going to hurt? No, that's a very valid question. So what we do is you will receive a test kit like this. Inside the test kit is a finger prick test. So we don't do the oral swabs. We take a blood spot sample. It's just much more stable at room temperature. In other words, if you have ordered the test online, we arrange for it to be delivered to your chosen location. And then also you arrange with the lab to collect it at a time that suits you. And it takes about 21 working days to get the results back and all the other relevant information. The finger prick really does not hurt, and it's a quick and easy thing. And there's also a video link with instructions of exactly how to do it, So straightforward, order the test on the shop, and then from there, the process is streamlined.
I actually find it fascinating that there's so much information about us out there, but we know so little about it.
Yeah, that's the thing why this test is so amazing. So if you're interested, you can order it from the site www.mydietdna.co.za.